Everyone, it's time for Fundations. We are in Unit 14 and we're talking about the ow sound. All right, so let's look at some important things to remember about OU and OW. And remember, a long time ago in another video that I had for you, we talked about U and W. U and double U. And in fact, when you learn your letters in Spanish, you'll learn that in some Spanish speaking countries, W is called the doble U, the double U. In other Spanish speaking countries, it's called the doble V, the double V. And that's because that U and V and W and Y all come from the same Greek letter. They used to be the same letter. Okay, that's for a different time. Let's look at this now. We know that OU makes the ow sound, like trout, but that it also has other sounds like the oo in soup, and touch, which is less common. We know that OW also makes the ow sound like in plow, but that it can be an O sound like in snow. We're not going to worry about the bottom ones now because we're only focusing on ow in this unit. Like plow, that's right, there we go. Okay, so let's look at some really important things to remember. So, first, OW and OU get one tap. So if we look at a word like town, we're only going to tap it 3 times. T, ow, t, ow, Number 2, OW and OU are D syllables. So D for diphthongs or for double vowel teams. Okay, that D stands for a couple of things. So if we mark a word like town, we're going to put a D under it. And it's a one-syllable word. The scoop isn't here. And we're going to put a circle around that diphthong, the OW, just like we did with the long E vowel teams and the long A's and so on. Number 3, OU can never go at the end of a word or syllable, but OW can. And as I mentioned in the last video, adding letters to OW words can change the sound. For example, flow becomes flower. Okay, so we had the word flow, which is still there, but we've added some letters which changed the O to an ow. Okay, show and shower was another one. Okay, it's a lot to remember, so you can always come back and watch this if you forget. OW causes additional problems because there are some words that are spelled exactly the same way, but they sound different and mean different things. Do you remember what we call those kinds of words? Words that have the same spelling? Homographs, okay, because homo means same and graph means writing. So let's look at these sentences here. I tied the string in a bow. I played the violin with a bow. Oh, well, they're both bow, but the meaning is different. Okay, now at the bottom, at the end of our play, we took a bow. That would be kind of weird. How about we took a bow? And she likes to stand on the ship's bow. A ship's bow is the front part. Okay, so here we've got the 2 sentences at the top that have bow and the 2 at the bottom that have bow. So we have to be extra careful. How can we figure this out? Yes, we use a dictionary. We read as much as we can, and we try to get information from the other words around it, which we did much earlier in the year. Okay? And if we're not sure, we ask. Okay? All right. We'll talk about homographs and homophones more much later. All right, let's see if you can spell these words. I have 8 for you today. Let's see what you can do. The first one is pound. Pound. She bought a pound of meat at the supermarket. Okay, here it is. The next word is round. Round. The baker tried very hard to make the cookies perfectly round. Here it is. The next one is hound. Hound. One of my favorite movies is The Fox and the Hound. Let's take a look at it. The next one is found. I thought I had lost my wallet, but fortunately, Mrs. P found it. Found. Okay, let's take a look and see how you did with this one. The next one is mound. Mound. In baseball, a pitcher stands on a mound. Okay, there it is. I wonder if you see a pattern here. The next one is clowned. Oh, the boys clowned around all morning. Clowned. Here it is. Oh, okay, maybe not what some people expected. The next one is frowned. Frowned. The teacher frowned when the children misbehaved. Let's see what you have. Let's see. I think I know what might help us remember this. When we talk about things that happened in the past, it looks like it's going to be an OW word with an ED suffix. We'll have to look at that more as we practice. One more word, and now you've got to be careful. Sound. Sound. Is this what you have? Okay, great. Now, one of the things that I miss about being in the classroom is introducing you to different kinds of music and instruments. And when I hear the word sound, I think of music, which I play all the time, and an instrument that has a very unique sound, the harpsichord. I hope you enjoy it. The end. The